Hey, how's it going, guys? Geargiaa TV here, coming at you guys with Boku no Hero Academia, episode 27, review and recap. So yeah, last week we didn't even get an episode of My Hero Academia, which was a little disappointing, made my Saturday just a little bit worse, but luckily for us, they came back. We have a new arc, because we have a new intro and outro, both of which are very nice and very amazing. I like the outro a lot. It kind of has that feeling of like a World of Warcraft kind of feel-esque, but with, the My Hero Academia characters. So the episode begins with, an awesome and, in my opinion, hilarious interaction between Midoriya and Gran Torino, where Gran Torino kept referencing him as All Might, like actual All Might, and he's like, no, it's not me, and then shit gets serious, and Gran Torino's like, let's fight, and Midoriya's like, dude, if I hit you once, you're gonna die, and Gran Torino's like, really, bro? Really? Okay, let's do this, and Gran Torino kicks his ass, just utterly kicks his ass, and it wasn't even close in my opinion. Like, Midoriya tried, doing the reverse sucker punch on him, but Gran Torino saw that coming and moved out of the way and knocked him down and, made him incapable of moving, therefore winning. And then we get to see Ida go to his dad's agency, or it looks like his dad's friend agency, and they're like, dude, you had so many other options, thanks for picking us, but we know he just picked it to be as close to staying as possible. And yeah, I mean, you can even see on the other side of the street there were people like waving, like out of excitement, which was pretty cool. And just the fact that they're going towards other students in the UA and showing what other agencies they went to, I found that really interesting, because not just only having the focus on the main characters. I always like it when they just a little, it was only like 10-second scenes for other characters, but it made it better. It made us more it made us care for them a little more, instead of just having one person, like, oh, we got to see 3 people's agencies. No, we got to see a bunch of people's agencies, and that's cool. We can, reference that in the future and stuff like that. I don't know. I found that interesting. And then it gets to actually Stain, and we have a little, scene here with Stain and the League of Villains, and you're just like, holy shit, this shit's about to go down. Stain's gonna join the League of Villains. It's not gonna be a good time, but they drop a big one on us, and Stain says that, oh no, I don't want to join your fucking League of Villains. I don't like you. You're the worst kind of person. People who act on instinct and stupid crap like that. So he doesn't want to join them, so he just leaves, right? And I found that really good, because they didn't just make Stain, a big baddie that wants to kill people and doesn't care about anything else. No, he has his reasons. We don't know what the reasons are exactly just yet, but he doesn't want to act like he was into it until Shigaraki's like, yo, I want to kill this kid too, and it was a picture of Midoriya. He's like, no, I'm not going to go on your childish temper tantrums. I'm not going to join. And I found that really good. It shows a little more on Stain. He's not just a slasher. He's not freaking Freddy from Friday the 13th, He's just trying to do his thing. Who knows what his thing is, man? I don't know, obviously. But then we get to see Best Jeanist, the 4th most popular hero, tell Todoroki that he's good enough to be a psychic, but he's got too many flaws at the moment, and he's going to educate him, so within the week, maybe he becomes a better person and all that. He had a bunch of flaws that he listed there, like even his appearance, because his appearance does look villainous, right? And in one split second, Todoroki, you know how he gets. He wants to, fight Best Jeanist. In a split second, literally, Best Jeanist stops him with all the fibers on his body, with all the fabric on his body, it seems like, from his shirt. And just like that, made him incapable of moving. And he's like, dude, you got a lot to learn, buddy. And then it cuts to, hilariously, Kuroshima and Tetsu joining the same agency, right? And I found that so funny. Like, they're like, dude, they're like best friends now, dude. Like, that's awesome for Kuroshima. Like, his best friend, he tried being best friends with Todoroki. That didn't work out, but now he's got his boy Tetsu. And they're led by the chivalrous hero, 4th kind, which pretty much just looks like he looks like a mafia boss, but he has 4 arms. So I'm guessing his quirk is 4 arms. I don't know. Maybe he can split into 4 people. I don't know. 4th kind. I don't know his power. Obviously, we don't know it yet. We get to see Uraraka with a Battle Hero Gunhead, which is what she wanted to do from the beginning, so that's good that she got that. Momo is joined with Itsuka Kendo and her quirk Big Fist with an agency led by Snake Hero Uwabami, which I knew from the beginning it was going to be like some girly thing, and it was a kawaii agency, so she's like a celebrity. She's going to go shoot something now, and she does have Momo and Itsuka, which Big Fist quirk makes me think that she has like strength as usual, very thing. And the Snake Hero, she, obviously I'm guessing she can control snakes. She even has like a little thing on her head of snakes or whatever, so she can control snakes maybe, or like she can spawn snakes, kind of like the Vine Girl. I don't know. It's just weird. We'll see them eventually, I'm sure. I guess within the week maybe we get to see them fight Stain. I don't know. I hope they take care of Stain this arc. I mean, definitely, I think Ida wants to do that. I don't think he's gonna wait. He's not gonna give Stain the. I don't think he's gonna give him forgiveness, because he does say that, but he's not gonna spare him. That's the word I was looking for. Like, if it comes to that, I don't think he should spare him. And then, you know, those are all main characters, but then we get to see Gyro, which is Earjack Girl, and she's joined by Death Arms. You know, the guy, the construction warrior looking guy that looks, the construction worker looking guy, not warrior, construction warrior. You know, if you have a construction warrior in your city, let me know, because we're probably gonna have to report him. But a construction worker. That we see in the beginning, and then Mountain Lady joined by Minetta, who's like, I'm not into this kind of stuff, because he's just slaving away for fucking Mountain Lady. Which, as soon as I saw Mountain Lady, because you see Mountain Lady before Minetta, I knew it was for Minetta. I knew it was gonna be some dumb thing, and it was. And then we get to see Suya with like working out with sailors, and Shoto joined by his father. And so Shoto actually picked his father's agency, which is actually very interesting. But he's like, oh, I don't want nothing to be with you. I want to join my own path. And then Endeavour says something that just got me fucking hyped. All right, he says, we're going out. I'm gonna show you what it's like to be a pro hero. And I am so excited for that, because all this time we've seen Endeavour the entire season, just standing there looking like a fucking 7-foot tall badass motherfucker with the fucking facial hair of fire. Like, you're not cool. You're cool, but you're not facial hair fire cool, you know? And he is. And he's like, I'm gonna show you what it's like to be a pro hero. And I just found that so interesting. I'm like, oh dude, we're finally gonna see Endeavour in action, dude. I am so fucking hyped. So I'm really excited for that. So hopefully next week we actually get to see that. We don't know too much about next week yet, right? So then the training sequence, Gran Torino tells Midoriya, like, yo, you need to work on a bunch of things. You can't just look at All Might as the stepping stone. You're gonna have to like be your own guy, kind of thing. And you know, Midoriya tries to go on a training sequence to learn 5% of his power. He wants to clear the building, and he tries, he fails, and then, you know, My Hero Academia does a thing where they do everything pretty funny, and they got to throw in a little bit of comedy everywhere, where a couple's passing by the alleyway, and they see that, they're like, let's not get involved, and they run away, which I found that really funny. And then finally, they order a new microwave off of Amazon, not Amazon. That's copyrighted, Amazon. And Omazon gives him the microwave, and he's getting sweets for breakfast, because that's what he likes. Taikia, I think it was what it was. I don't know. It was like some fish thing, and it's like a sweet fish looking thing. And then you know Midoriya, being the genius that he is, because he is a smart person at the end of the day. He's actually like a very smart individual. And Gran Torino, like, oh dude, All Might wouldn't have learned this, or damn, he's learned fast or whatever. And he learned that, you know, you can't just put the big plate in the microwave. You're gonna have to put it so it can spin around, and therefore your entire body gets warmed up. So he trains, because you know how he uses All for One right now is he like kind of like puts the heat towards an area of his body. Like, you'll see the veins on his feet or his arms and stuff. This time he powers up Super Saiyan style and goes puts the heat all around his body, which, you know, he's just trying to have his body used to it. Instead of turning it on and off like a switch whenever he needs it, he's just going to try to, I guess, have it on at all times. And then it ends with Gran Torino about to fight him. And then the episode ends. And then we get the new outro. And then the preview just pretty much shows Shigaraki is making it the outro or whatever. And then it's going to be like Midoriya versus Shigaraki next episode. That's what it says. I don't know, man. I don't think they're going to fight. I doubt it. Midoriya doesn't stand a chance if they do. But yeah, pretty much this episode is really good. It was a really good start to this new arc, I think. I really like how they, first of all, the interactions between Gran Torino and Midoriya is just really good. I really like it a lot, honestly. He's going to be a really good mentor. I feel like he's going to really help Midoriya at least minimum gain to that 5% of his power. Maybe even more, but at least the 5% he will get after this week training with Gran Torino. I do think he will keep in contact with Gran Torino, because I think they're going to get a really close bond. Because the only reason All Might didn't have a close bond is because he only got physical training with Gran Torino, whereas Midoriya is actually getting both physical training and mental training / you know, like pep talk, I guess. I don't know. And I really like the episode that they show Stain not being just a brute bad guy that only wants to kill just for killing or whatever. He also just wants to kind of like, you know, he has his reasons, and we just don't know them yet, but he has his reasons. They're not stupid. I'm just gonna kill everybody that's named Hero in their name because my name's Hero Killer Stain. No, he has his reasons. Who knows what they are though. And then we also have, I really like that they showed off the other students in class 1A and well, even the 1B Tetsu, right? With the agencies that they joined, and they showed 2 new pro heroes, Fourth Kind and Uwamami. And yeah, that's pretty cool. They also showed the guy with Ida, but we didn't really catch his name. But I mean, pretty much that's going to be it for my review / recap for today's this week's episode, I'm sorry. And yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments below. Again, I actually really enjoyed this episode. There wasn't many flaws about it, to be honest, that I could think of off the top of my head. So I mean, yeah, I mean, let's get started. I mean, in my opinion, My Hero Academia is a really good anime. Like, they don't have any room for filler. They just straight, everything is good, and they don't have room for anything, because, you know, the manga is well into the manga, so they're not making shit up as they go. They're just, you know, kind of going off source material, maybe adding a couple things here and there that make the story a little bit better. And yeah, that's the anime in a nutshell. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hope you guys have a great day, and catch you guys next time on My Hero Academia episode 28 review.